Hey guys, it's Matt Pittman of Meat Church and welcome to our tailgating series. Today, I'm gonna make you guys a recipe that is my #1 tailgate recipe, Texas Twinkies. Hallelujah. Stick around. We're super excited about this series. I grew up in the South rooting for Alabama, moved to Texas as a teenager, went to work for the Dallas Cowboys out of college, being a water boy for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, and in a life full of bad decisions. I quit that job at some point, went to season tickets. This will be my 21st year of season tickets. And if you follow the Cowboys, my saying is it's got to be more about the tailgating than the football because it's been a sad state of affairs for a while. But we're hopeful this year, so we'll see if Dak's really recovered. Anyway, no matter who your team is, we've got a handful of recipes for you guys coming throughout the fall. They're gonna be really easy to make and super tasty. But let's jump into, again, what I said is my absolute favorite, Texas Twinkies. Overview, we're gonna take a fresh jalapeno, we're gonna core it, then we're gonna smoke them for a little bit, we're gonna bring them out, we're gonna stuff them with cream cheese and brisket, wrap them in bacon, season them, and smoke them for 90 minutes. And trust me, they're gonna be so awesome, they could just be a meal. So let's get into it. First things first, fresh jalapeno. I'm gonna take a boning knife and I'm just gonna make a slit directly down the pepper. I'm actually gonna cut it like a T because we need to get inside of this thing. You could cut the top off, but then you kind of run the risk of all the guts coming out during the cook process. So I like to open it up like this and then use a spoon to clean it out. Now you can do this coring part that I'm gonna show you here either now or after we do the initial smoke. I normally go ahead and take it out now. The heat in a pepper comes from the veins inside the pepper, not the seeds. So it's up to you how much you wanna take out of this. Turn this around, you can see this. I'm gonna scoop all this goodness out of here. If I had a sink here, I'd rinse these out, but this is good enough for this video. This is what they're gonna look like. Pro tip, most people and most videos on YouTube have people stuffing them just like this. Take these, put them in your smoker for 30 minutes at 250, 25, 30 minutes, and this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna end up being nice and pliable like this, where you can just kind of pop them right open and you can feel them much easier. Some people say it takes a little more heat out of it. Let's get to stuffing. Another thing I like to do, let's be Meat Church style and kick it up a notch. Instead of just stuffing these with just regular old cream cheese, we're gonna stuff them with smoked cream cheese and chopped brisket. So this cream cheese we seasoned with the gospel. We smoked it at 225 for 2 hours on this little piece of foil that we sprayed with some cooking spray so you can see it moves around, really easy. And then I've got a bowl of chopped brisket. I've actually probably got too much brisket, but there's no such thing where I come from. So let's just mix that up. Actually, let's go with this bigger bowl. Bloop. This is what makes this way hearty, right? You're gonna wrap this thing in bacon, but you're gonna stuff it with all this brisket that we smoked. Look at that. I mean, my good buddy Justin Martin of Duck Commander tells me that when he makes these cream cheese mixtures, he could just eat it straight, so that's an option too. We might get into that here in a little bit. Now that it's mixed nice and thoroughly, take your pepper, open it up, and stuff it. Just stuff it nice and even so that you can close that pepper up at the end. You want to fill it up, but don't overfill it so you can close up the pepper. Keep in mind you're wrapping this in bacon. That's nice and full. Shout out to my buddy Tim Hutchins of Hutchins BBQ in McKinney and Frisco. Hutchins is super well known for their Texas Twinkies. I've known Tim for a lot of years. And he gave me the tip on putting these in the smoker, putting the peppers in the smoker to get to this stage. But I appreciate him being willing to share his secrets with us so I could share them with you guys. So if you're ever in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you got to go up to Hutchins and check those guys out. It's the best deal on a buffet in the world. All right, so let's pull some bacon out here. And let's get these babies wrapped. So depending on the size of your pepper, this is gonna take usually 2 slices of bacon. It could take 3. We did some huge ones recently and it took 3, and I wasn't mad about it. No toothpick needed. I just left the cut side open. If it overlaps, that's a bonus. I'm using standard cut bacon. I say that in all my videos with bacon. I don't like the thick cut. That way you can get these cooked properly. The bacon will be cooked, to me, at an hour and a half cook, the bacon will be just right. And you don't have to worry about thick cut bacon that takes you a little bit longer to cook. That's just my preference. You guys use what you want. So there's a couple right there looking mighty pretty. Now we got to season them. Now you could have put some seasoning in this as well. You guys watch our videos on jalapeno poppers and such and see that I normally season the cream cheese. But today we're going to season ours with Holy Gospel. This is our all-purpose that has a touch of pepper in it. It's a mix of the Gospel and Holy Cow, so it's kind of like a peppery, more garlicky version of Holy Cow. So let's season these on all sides. Feel free to use whatever you want. I like to go with a rub with a little bit of a sweet flavor profile to offset the heat that's going to come from that pepper. And then I'm going to go a step further, and I'm going to put some coarse cracked pepper on top. So I love this stuff, by the way. You don't have to use this, but Southside Market coarse smoked, oak smoked pepper, it's really good. But I could just use regular pepper if you don't have that. Sprinkle across the top, give you another little pop, and it's a really good contrast after they cook. So let's talk about the cook process. Let's get them in the smoker here. Today we're cooking these on our mill scale 94-gallon offset smoker. She's a beauty, by the way. Dead on at 250 degrees. I'm running a post oak fire. Other woods that would be good, hickory, mesquite, pecan. You can replicate this on any type of smoker you have. If you're running out to a tailgate and you just have a grill, then you can move the charcoal to one side and do a 2-zone fire and put these on the cooler side. But we'll put these directly in the grill or in the smoker, 250 degrees, and they're gonna be 90 minutes or until the bacon looks right. I'm gonna show you that real quick, because I've got some that have been cooking for 90 minutes because I didn't want to make a 101-minute long cooking video. Look how pretty those look. So that bacon is rendered perfectly. You see how pretty that looks? These are ready to eat, except that they're going to be volcanic hot. So I'm going to let these sit for a few minutes so they cool off because I got to take a bite for you on camera. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, these have cooled off. And ironically, while they were cooling, I got a text from my buddy Johnny, owner of Goldie's BBQ, who just happened to be at the Meat Church Barbecue Supply Shop, picking up some supplies. You probably know him from our brisket series, so I was like, why not come by and taste test these? So, look who's here.
What's going on?
Man, good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm so excited.
What were you doing at the shop?
Just getting some butch paper and some of your seasonings for a new series I have going on. So.
Amazing YouTube channel, tons of secrets, amazing technique. Let me just take this second to say Matt Pittman's prediction in the month of September before the famous Texas Monthly Top 50 Barbecue joint comes out. He doesn't know that I'm going to say this. Goldie's is going to be on that list. Not only that, Goldie's is going to be super high on that list, is my opinion. So if you've not been to Goldie's in Kennedale, Texas, trust me. The only guys bold enough to have an Instagram account where they follow no one because they're that badass.
That's not the reason, but that is true. That is true. But
so we've made some Texas Twinkies for tailgating.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't think people know this, but I was thinking in the beginning of this video, I said, as a Cowboys fan, I have a lot of football heartache. You too often have a lot of football heartache.
I can relate. I'm a huge Atlanta Falcon fan, and because I was born in Georgia, I grew up in Texas, but I was born in Georgia. I just never switched up, and I'm a huge fan. And some of y'all have probably seen my leg, and I'll show you what that means.
Let's give you some room here. Come over here. So tell the story. Everyone probably remembers this game.
So when the Falcons beat the Packers to go to the Super Bowl, I was super pumped up. It was the first time. I never thought I'd see them do it or anything, but I got a little too excited and I got a tattoo, and I got it on my leg right here. That
says Super Bowl champs. Yeah. How did that Super Bowl turn out against the Patriots?
We won the first half. So it's pretty good. But yeah. I mean, I got that.
You can't plan this.
No. I was just, I was so excited. I really thought they were gonna win. I mean, they should have, for sure.
28-3. Patriots come back and ruin your
Yes.
tattoo. And I want everyone to know this was not planned today.
No. I just not a whole lot of people know that's my leg. When you Google it, I did keep my face out of it. You can just see my leg, and it went a little viral. There's some posts about it and stuff. So
Well, hopefully this year works out better.
Yeah, hope so. Probably not.
Well, let's just jump. Hey, like I said, you gotta have fun in the parking lot because you might end up with a bad tattoo later. Okay,
That's true.
We're gonna throw one of these down and just cut it open here. See how this looks. Look at that.
That was great.
I'm gonna let you. Here's your beer. I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Alrighty.
I'll follow in behind you. He's skeptical.
Oh, wow. No, that is delicious. That's
That
great.
good?
Yeah, that's super good.
Well, if we go tailgate at the Benz, I'll make these for you.
Definitely. I could definitely see myself eating these every Sunday, watching the Falcons blow a super big lead. It'd be perfect. That would be perfect.
How about we go get a little Fox Brothers barbecue?
Yes.
And then we just go hang out in the parking lot. Then we head to the Benz.
That'd be so fun. That'd be
I'm in.
so cool.
I'm
Definitely.
in.
We gotta
Jonathan
do that.
and Justin will host us, so we're gonna make that
Oh, yeah.
happen. All right,
Yeah.
Fox Brothers, we're coming for you. Well,
Definitely.
I think these were delicious. I mean, I could go through the description of that smoked cream cheese, which I didn't tell you that we smoked the cream cheese, so I get a little more smoky element. The brisket in it.
I can taste it.
I love it. Nobody's mad about smoking cream cheese. It might be a silly viral trend on TikTok, but good God,
it's good.
it's super good.
Delicious.
Wrapped in bacon, little seasoning. That's a pure Texas bite there. So if you like this, please like and subscribe our channel. Check out the Tailgate playlist. We got a lot coming for y'all this fall. Good luck to your team. We'll see y'all next week.